friends, welcome to another weekly vlog. It is Tuesday. I apologize for no footage yesterday. I was just busy and not feeling the best. Right now we are at a Honda dealership because my mom needs to get an oil change. So we're just waiting outside while that car gets done. It's a pretty nice day. It's windy though, so it's a little cold. And then after, we just got to run a few errands and I got to go get blood work done. So that should be fun. Not looking forward to it. Definitely have been very nervous. But yeah, just wanted to start this vlog and get you guys caught up. Hey friends, so for the last month and a half, I've been going through something and I haven't really talked about it at all because it was something that I hoped would end with a joyous announcement, but since that does not look like to be the case, I figured I should open up about it because I figured it's important to share and that, you know, some of you out there might have experienced or be experiencing the same thing. So last month, or I guess I should start with, all you guys should know from my videos and stuff that each month my period for me is a very painful, hard experience. I'm usually in excruciating pain that shoots into my legs. It's usually like 5 days, pretty heavy and whatever. I'm usually super sick during those days and super emotional and also a little bit of a bitch beforehand. I'm not even gonna lie. Last month, 5 days before I was expected to start, I had very light bleeding, spotting for 48 hours. It did not have any cramps. It did not have any of my normal symptoms, and I was in a good mood. I wasn't being mean to anybody. I wasn't really being emotional. I was just in a good mood. After the time came when my period was supposed to show up and it didn't, I started to wonder if I could be pregnant. I took a couple tests and they were negative. So I waited till a week after my period was supposed to start, took one more test, it was negative, and I said, okay, fine. Before that, I will say, like, I was completely content on waiting to have a baby. But when I thought there was a possibility of being pregnant, I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of get a little bit excited over it. But when I had the negative test, the last one, I put it to bed. I said, you know, whatever. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on everything. After that, I started to notice that I was eating a lot more. I was bloated. I had gained a little bit of weight. I was nauseous. I started to have pregnancy symptoms. And at first I chalked it up to being in a good mood and taking vitamins, maybe that's what's changed. But then my mom and my grandma and Tom kept making, you know, comments here and there. And I was like, no, like, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not pregnant, whatever. When my period was supposed to show up this month and it didn't, I took another test. Again, it was negative. So I reached out to my best friend. My best friend didn't find out she was pregnant until 7 months. And she revealed to me, even at 3 months pregnant, her home pregnancy tests were coming out negative. So my next step was calling the doctor and I scheduled a blood test. It was at this point where this past weekend, actually, where I started to think, wow, maybe this is real. Maybe I am pregnant. Up until then, Tom had made a comment like, oh, maybe you're having symptoms because you want to be. And I was like, no, but that's the thing. I don't want to be. I thought I wanted to be, but I'm content on waiting. There's so much I still want to do before having a baby. I'm content, like, I'm okay. But after symptom and thinking about it on Easter, being like, wow, I could have a child next year at this point and all this stuff, I slipped right into the thought of, yeah, this would be cool. I want to be a mom. For anyone who doesn't know, I've wanted to be a mom since I was 18 years old. I love kids. It's been the one thing I've been sure about for my, you know, so much of my life is I want to be a mother. But my health threw a huge wrench into those plans and our timeline got pushed back over and over and over. And I know it's not the right time. I still have healing to do mentally. I still have physical healing to do. We still don't have a house. Like, there's stuff that I want to do before bringing a child into this world. And I was okay waiting. And then this shit happened. Right before I was supposed to leave for my blood test yesterday, I went to the bathroom and there was blood. At first, I thought maybe it could be spotting, but I just instantly had a mental breakdown. And the only thought that kept going through my head was, here we go again. I can't count how many times something has been dangled right in front of my face. And as soon as I give in to being excited about this thing, it's taken away or changed. It's happened so many times with houses. It's happening again with the house right now. Who knows where Tom and I are going to end up, because our main option might not be available and our other option probably going to be too expensive and too much work. So we're shit out of luck either way. It's happened even with getting a service dog. I love Blue. Do not get me wrong. I love this dog. He is my baby. But he has shown clear signs that he is not going to be a service dog, especially for public access. And I will be lucky if he can even do it home. I hate saying that. It kills me because I need a service dog. And that was very obvious yesterday at the freaking doctor's office waiting for my blood work, shaking like a leaf because I was so anxious, wishing that I had, a psychiatric service dog by my side to help calm me down, but I don't. And again, here we go with a child. I was content waiting until all of these symptoms happened and all of these signs happened. And I started wondering, maybe this is real. I got the blood work done because I figured I needed to know one way or the other. But when I got home, bleeding picked up, cramping picked up, shooting into my legs. I was miserable last night. I was in a ball just crying my eyes out because I was in so much pain. I know this is my period. If it's not, it's a miscarriage. And I don't want to even think about that because that'll just open a whole nother can of worms for me. I'm not okay today. Today is definitely a video that's showing it's okay to not be okay. And I apologize if I'm ranting, and I apologize if you guys don't want to hear this, but I felt like it was important to show because I feel like there are probably people out there who have been in this position who feel like their life is one big freaking joke and that everything goes wrong. And that's how I'm feeling right now. I now have to go through what I went through time and time again with accepting I'm not pregnant. It's not the right time. I'm not ready to be a mom. I want to be someone so that when I do have kids, they can be proud of me. I want to have kids when I have a house for them to be in. And I want them to not see mommy and daddy so stressed because it wasn't the right time. I do want that. But it doesn't take away from the pain of knowing at 25 years old, this is where you are in life. When you thought by now you would have a house, you would have a kid, you would have a career that you could be happy with. It's like a stab to my gut, and I don't know how to bounce back. I have so much stress going on with Tom having to go back to work, getting my COVID vaccination, figuring out, business stuff and how to juggle streaming and YouTube and crafting without overwhelming my mental and physical health. There's so much stress on me, and now you put this on me as well, and I don't know what to do. I've definitely slipped into a depressive state. I don't want to do anything, but I also at the same time want to do things because I feel like by not doing anything, I'm not bettering my life, but I don't have the will to do anything. I don't have therapy till Friday, but I get my COVID vaccine tomorrow, so who knows if I'll even be in shape to have therapy on Friday. It's a spiral moment. I'm spiraling right now. And that's why I want to just come on here and talk to you guys, because I needed to get all this off my chest. And yeah. I don't know, guys. It's how can you be sad and miss something you technically never had? Technically, I was never pregnant, but I gave in to thinking I was. And that was so stupid of me. To fall into a trap that I have fallen into time and time again. I gotta finalize stuff with my disability today. I have to do other things today. I don't even know at this time, but I don't know how to pull myself out of this again. And I'm honestly so tired of being in this position, especially when I thought for some reason that I would never be here again. But that's not the reality when you live with mental illness, and I was stupid to think it could be. Hey friends, so I'm not doing good at all. I guess just thinking of all of what's going on in my life with stress, with wanting a house, and going through this disability process again, and Tom having to go back to work, and having to get my COVID shot. Everything is just hitting me, and I honestly feel like I'm just getting buried and I can't breathe. And I called my therapy office, but she has nothing available. And I just don't know what to do. Like, I feel really broken right now, and I'm slipping further and further into a depressive state. And I don't know how to get out of it. And I'm honestly scared because I haven't been here in so long. Like, I thought I was getting better. And now I don't know what's going on. And I hate this feeling. I feel like I'm drowning. And I can't breathe. I just don't know what to do. And I don't want to feel like this. I hate feeling like this. Hey friends, so I was able to get an earlier appointment. I think I talked about it before, but anyway, I'm on my way to get my COVID vaccine, and I'm freaking out. I am so nervous, and I know it's just going to get worse and worse as we get closer. I'm going to see if they will let me record when I get it done, just to show that if someone who's so petrified of needles and anything medical can get the vaccine, anybody can go get the vaccine, because it's very important, and that is why I'm getting it, even though
turn left.
Even though I am absolutely petrified. But I can do this. I just gotta keep telling myself that I can do this. Wish me luck. Hey friends, so we are 8 minutes away and I am actually freaking out. I'm already starting to hyperventilate. As you can tell, I can barely talk. I don't know if I can do this. I really don't know if I can do this. I am so scared. So I've already had one breakdown, but they're gonna let Tom come in with me so that he can hold my hand. I'm so scared, like I'm shaking.
It's over. You're done.
Look, it's already over.
Done.
Hello friends, it is the next day. Despite how I look, I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm just dealing with like my normal stuff, so like my nausea, my dizziness, but it's nothing different than what I normally deal with. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I don't have a fever. I have a little headache, again, normal. Which I was wondering if getting the shot was going to make these symptoms worse, or if it was just going to feel like a normal day for me. So that's how it feels so far. Like, I don't feel as bad as I do when I'm like in a flare or anything. I'm just a little tired, a little fatigued. Again, nothing out of the normal. However, my mom and grandma seem to be handling it worse. They're okay, but they're more like kind of stuck in bed and feeling a little So I guess we'll see how the day goes, but I don't have a fever. My arm is slightly sore, but not as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, so far so good. The build up to the shot was a nightmare. I was really, really bad and just crying and so scared. And it's not even, I don't know why I get so scared. I definitely have some sort of needle phobia. I have some sort of needle phobia, but we don't really know where it stems from. With my blood drawn, the very first time I'd ever gotten my blood drawn, I passed out. So I have a correlation in my mind. But yeah, I don't really know why I get so scared. It honestly didn't hurt like at all. It was like a tiny little pinch. It hurt less than me pinching my arms to like prepare myself for the shot. But I definitely reacted in a typical me way. And I don't know, it was annoying because I felt like my family just wasn't supportive of how I was feeling, and they weren't really validating my feelings. They just kept kind of telling me that there was nothing to be scared of and it was going to be fine, which in those moments, I just really wanted them to say, I understand this is how you feel, but validation and communication is something we still have to work on, because it is different for someone like me. When you have anxiety, you have ADHD, you have borderline personality disorder, it's a different way of communicating. But it's still hard, but thankfully I got it. I'm done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And in 2 weeks, I'll be more protected and we'll be able to hopefully, travel with Tom and get back to a little bit more of a normal life. Because I just want to make adventures. I just want to have fun. I want to live. I've talked about it so much. I'm done surviving. I just want to live. But, in other news, today is the 1-year anniversary since I started this YouTube channel, which is actually insane to me. I know I'd missed like chunks of a month, so it's not like 1 year since I've consistently been on this channel. But a year ago today is when I posted my very first YouTube video. So it's kind of insane. We're, still here. I'm still posting, and I'm posting a lot more than I was when I first started. And I want to continue to post. I want to continue to create content because I really enjoy it. So I will keep you guys updated throughout the day if anything changes with my health. Even if anything doesn't change, I'll keep you updated so you guys can see how I'm feeling with getting this vaccination. But so far, so good.
There.
Blue, what you got? What you got? Soccer ball? Oh, come back here with that. Blue. Oh. Easy, bud. You having fun? He's greedy with that ball. Not as good as Loki. And he out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Ready? Ready?
The dopiest dog. Hey friends, so it's been 48 hours since my vaccination. I've been doing pretty good. My arm is pretty sore and I've been having leg pain, but I don't know if that's just normal for me. But my arm definitely today was hurting a lot, but I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna go over to my mother-in-law's tonight to play some D&D. And I'm planning on getting drunk because it's just been one of those weeks and I need some alcohol. So that is the plan for tonight. It should be a good night, and yeah, I'll check in later. Hey friends, it is Sunday. I'm really not feeling good today. I don't think it has anything to do with the vaccination. I think it has to do with the weather and with stress. So I had a rough night. My Tom and Grandma and I, we did run out to we had to pick up a few things, which was, fine, but I definitely wasn't feeling good. I wish I'd brought my walker with me, so that was a mistake, but I'm just going to take it easy for the rest of the night. I had plans to do a couple things, but I don't think they're going to happen. But I wanted to check in real quick and also to let you guys know that it is this floofer's first gotcha day. Yes, we just went outside and took some photos. So it's been a whole year since we've had this floof. I can't even believe we've had Blue for an entire year, but it's been one hell of a year, hasn't it, bud? Causing chaos. No, I love you. Mwah. So, I wish it would have been a better day for him, but we're just gonna go cuddle now. Probably watch Iron Man. I watched Captain America and Captain Marvel the other day, and I think I mentioned I'm going to be watching all the Marvel movies in timeline order because I'm not obsessed enough with Marvel. So that's the plan. It's going to be an easygoing night. But with saying that, let's wrap up this vlog. So if you enjoyed this week's vlog, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. In the meantime, if you want to see more of my crazy life, you could check out my social media accounts. They'll all be right here. And yeah, especially Twitch. I'm over there every week. Usually multiple times a week. I'll either be crafting or gaming, but I promise you it'll be a good time. My Twitch Ohana truly is amazing, and I would love for you to be a part of it if you aren't already. All right, my beautiful darlings, until next time, sending lots of love and light your way. Take care. I love you all. Catch you in the next one. Bye!